So here we are then for the home Grand Prix of Season 2, the British Grand Prix, of course, in our second season of my Immersive Driver Career Mode with Ferrari. Today, we will be starting at the back of the grid. I've skipped qualifying. I did do Q1 just to see where the pace was. We were 5th in Q1, and I do genuinely think the car is feeling amazing around here. I think we will still get into the points, hopefully, as long as the car holds up. Of course, we've had to take a new engine. Our 4th mechanical failure of the season happened in the last episode while we were on for a great result in Austria. So I'm hoping that we can bring it all back today. Last season in Britain, we finished in 7th position for Alpine, so I really do have good hope this season that we can do something really good in front of the home fans. So without further ado, let's get into the race and see how we get on.
Welcome along then to Great Britain and the Great Silverstone Circuit for today's Grand Prix. The 3.6-mile-long Silverstone Circuit is one of the longest of the season, with 18 corners in the current layout. With average lap speeds reaching around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the quickest tracks of the year. Watch out for cars taking the right-handers of Abbey and Copse flat out. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about the captain. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valterri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Perez, Norris and Sebastian Vettel, Gasly, Stroll, Esteban Ocon and Mick Schumacher, Russell, Mazepin, Nicholas Latifi and Yuki Tsunoda. Giovinazzi, they've taken a grid penalty, and the captain. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So here we go then.
Okay,
Ready
I know it's your home
for our
Grand
home
Prix,
Grand
but treat
Prix.
it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Now then, they're suggesting soft then mediums. I would probably suggest taking the mediums first, so let's edit this strategy. We'll start on the medium tyres and then stint 2. Go for the soft tyres, so we want to take them probably 15 laps. And then, yeah, that's going to be just about as quick as the other strategy. So yes, looking forward to it. Let's see what's lights out and see how things go. Right in the back of the grid, a long time since we've been here. Here we go then, we're lining up on the grid, ready for the lights, so here they come. Lights out, away we go here. In Great Britain, once again, it's a decent start off the grid for us, but we're going to just keep ourselves nice and tidy into the first corner. Giovinazzi was having a look around the outside, didn't want anything to do with that. We can go down the inside here, though, of Tsunoda. Just need to be careful round the outside here, like we were last year with Sergio Perez, and managed to hold the position, and well, Tsunoda's made contact with us and we get warned for that. I think that's fair enough. We lost it a little bit,
Okay,
and
slow
well,
down.
it's a safety
Your
car
delta
already,
is negative, which means you are too
or
fast.
virtual safety
Reduce your
car.
pace.
I think Tsunoda went straight into the wall actually, so it was a bit of an odd place to crash. Just When spinning straight into the wall, so Tsunoda's out. Virtual safety car. We get away with it. We want to keep ourselves in the loop here. As I say, I think we can get a really positive result. I don't think that will have made any
ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
impact. So here we go. And there you go. That's the way to do it. That was beautifully timed. And now we're down the inside of George Russell up to 16th position. Not a bad opening lap. A shame to lose that. Get out of jail free card. We go down the inside of Latifi and we're through all the way up to 15th on the opening lap. Well, right in the slipstream of Mick Schumacher here as we go into store. And we are through. So up to 14th
okay,
now.
Great pass.
Making our way through the field excellently here. By the way, Lewis Hamilton has won the last 5 Grand Prix in this season. So Valtteri Bottas leading the way at the moment. That's
1 second of the car ahead,
a rarity so far this season. Got a little chance on Esteban Ocon here. Go down the inside with DRS and we're through. It's been an excellent display of overtaking so far, very clean.
P13.
And now all the way up to P13. Lando Norris only a couple of places ahead of us in 11th here, so this is a really, really good start. Well, we have got somebody out of the race, and it's Lewis Hamilton. His winning streak is over. Lewis Hamilton is out of the Grand Prix. 5 Grand Prix in a row he has won. And he's nearly 100 points ahead in the championship, and 98, I think it is, ahead of Valtteri Bottas. And, well, Bottas needs to win today to close that gap, and what an opportunity now that Hamilton is out of the race. Well, you join me on lap 6 of this Grand Prix. We are losing a little bit of time to Gasly in front, but making a good gap to Ocon behind. And, you know, we're on the slower medium tyres. I don't think anybody else in front of us is on that. So as long as we can make our tyres last a bit, bide our time, the guys in front, their tyres will start to drop off, just like in Austria. And hopefully that's where we will come back into the race. And of course we're going to be going longer into the race on these tyres. And possibly we're going to have the chance to stick on some brand new soft tyres at the end of the Grand Prix and really make up the time. Well, you join me on lap 12 of this Grand Prix. Not a lot happening. We're just behind Lando Norris, so you know the gap has stayed pretty much constant, which is a good sign. We're keeping at their pace on the medium tyres. People have started coming into the pits, of course, and are now on different strategies. And well, Norris is going a little bit longer on the soft tyres, which is only going to benefit us because he's going to surely lose time very, very shortly. We've got to carefully get through Maggots and Beckett's, and that wasn't too bad. So 3.6 seconds behind Lando Norris. I would imagine everybody in front of us is going to come into the pits this lap, and we are going to take the lead of this Grand Prix. Well, it's time to come into the pits, and we've done an excellent job on these medium tyres. What a stint it has been, and it'll be interesting to see where we do come out. And we'll get ourselves onto the soft tyres. What a perfect entry that was. Took absolutely everything out of the tyres. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near the podium spots, but lower end of the points, if we can come out just behind that battle, that would be absolutely amazing. So here we come into the pit lane, into the pit box.
Go
And
now.
we're away. We've got the soft tyres on. We're still in third as it stands. That little battle's gone through. There goes 7th. 8th and 9th are coming through now, so we are going to be coming behind that little battle.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
But of
We'll receive
course,
a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
we now have the soft tyres on, so that has worked out brilliantly because we were about 3 seconds behind Gasly before, and we've virtually made that up in the pit stops. And Gasly on the hard tyres, we are 2 steps softer than him. This should be like taking candy from a kid. This is going to be an awesome 11-lap sprint race. Well, straight away, what an exit we've had there, and we're going to be alongside him going into Copse Corner. Look at this. It's going to be Hamilton versus Verstappen all over again, but we make it stick. And that was an awesome move down the inside. Well, what a chance we got on Lance Stroll here. And we go down the inside and easily through.
Nice move. Good job.
So we're up into the points. And now pushing hard to try and get to Kimi Raikkonen. How high up the points can we get?
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Well, here we go again. I don't think we're quite going to get alongside enough to get past Raikkonen there, but that was an awesome exit onto the old start-finish line. Oh, he just about held it through there. That was awesome driving. And now look at this. What a chance on Kimi Raikkonen. We go down the inside and we're through. Up to 9th now. Rotating a wide entry to get a better exit. This is a huge chance on Lando Norris. Side by side with Lando then as we come into Copse. And once again we managed to pull off the move. Oh, that was close. We nearly went off the track there. But we held it together. But we're going to be vulnerable along the Hanger Straight as we catch up to Sebastian Vettel now. Into Stowe. And you feel like now the move is done. Lando on the hard tyres surely will not have enough. Can we get past Vettel before the end of the race? 7th place would be amazing.
We're trailing our teammate by 8.0 seconds. The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Not managed to make it through that time, but once again, take the wide entry. This gives us a better exit. Can we go down the inside of Copse again? This is going to be so close. Oh, Vettel holds it round the outside and he stays ahead. Well, this time we're a lot closer on the Wellington Straight. This should be the chance. And we go down the inside and we're through on Sebastian Vettel. And up to 7th position. And we've got 4.5 laps to go in this British Grand Prix. Can we catch Sergio Perez before the end? I'm going to guess probably not. But we will try absolutely everything.
This is your final lap of the race.
So final lap of this Grand Prix then, and well, we couldn't catch up to Sergio Perez. The tyres have definitely dropped off massively over the last couple of laps because we pushed so hard on them early on. But we should finish 7th and only finish 10 seconds behind our teammate Charles Leclerc, considering we started at the back of the field, is mightily impressive, you would have to say. And it was a great first stint on the medium tyres. I'd set it up. We stayed about 2.5 seconds behind Gasly and co. And, well, when we bolted on the brand new soft tyres, we managed to get past them, pull away from them.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
And we're going to get some good points, and touch wood, we're not going to have a mechanical failure this weekend. It looks like Valtteri Bottas has won the Grand Prix on the final lap of the race. Verstappen was leading, so that must have been a last lap overtake from him. Vettel trying to get a similar last lap overtake on us, but it's not going to happen because we're going to come round the final corner and take the checkered flag in 7th position.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Well, driver of the day as well. We'll take that.
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part.
Wow, Fernando finished on the podium. It's about time for Alpine, to be fair. But Bottas breaks the streak of Lewis Hamilton. He wins the British Grand Prix. Max Verstappen finishes 2nd. Fernando Alonso finishing 3rd. What a performance for him. Holding off the quicker guys behind, but awesome stuff.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, I'm absolutely baffled. Where did that 3-second penalty come? I mean, it says lap 26. That was the last lap of the race. I certainly don't remember anywhere that we ran wide. Well, that is very annoying. And it just sort of sums up our season so far, doesn't it? I mean, please, answers on a postcard where that was. As it happens, I'm not too bothered, to be honest. To finish 9th from where we started, I think we can be really, really pleased with that. Only a 10th slower than Charles Leclerc with the fastest lap. I'm really, really happy to get 2 points out of that one. That really does help us out and helps us out of our slump in the standings, and you know, I think we can be pretty happy with that. But yes, that's where we're going to leave it for today. We'll have this interview, and
how do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport?
It goes.
It's always good to have a home crowd behind you, isn't it? Do you have any comments about the collisions? Thank you for your time.
Oh, a respectful thank you, even though I gave her 2 no comments. But there you go. And yeah, well, penalty free, no. And while we finally move up into level 13 acclaim, we can be happy with that. And now heading in to Hungary. That's going to be a good Grand Prix next time out. Looks like we have had another update come through 24th of July. Yes, so it's going to be before the next Grand Prix. So let's see if we get that. Yes, very good. Some more weekly resources
I
there.
know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Well, that's a pity. So the engine upgrade has not gone through, but look how close we are now to the guys ahead. And if you look at this one in particular, there's nothing to choose between Aston Martin and ourselves. So we're very much being the fourth quickest team now. We're just behind Alpine in third. There with Fernando and Kimi, of course. Red Bull have pulled away a little bit, and Mercedes just well ahead at the moment. I mean, if I have a look at the season results for them so far, they've won every single Grand Prix. They've had fastest lap in every Grand Prix, bar 2. And one of them was us when we essentially came in, bolted on a set of soft tyres just to do that. But yeah, absolutely crazy results there. But wow, another points finish for us. You know, it's more positive, a step in the right direction, and hopefully next time out in Hungary we can get a load more points. But if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more F1 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.